Hi guys, welcome to Roxy's Habitat. I know I've been away for a minute. What had happened was I got really busy with just basically life in general. It's been such a crazy year. You know, summer's come around now, so it's nicer weather and everything. I was literally like up to here with work, which is craziness. I just first off like to start this video by sending my deepest condolences to the people who lost their lives in Grenfell Tower. I feel like it could have been me, it could have been my family member. I'm not really going to get into it with my thoughts and feelings about it because it's a political and sensitive subject. I'm sending my deepest condolences to all the people that were affected by that horrific tragedy. Best thing that happened to me this week. I will name a few things. I met a really lovely woman on the bus. I finished college. Woohoo! And I think those are the two things that really stick out for me. What's the best thing that happened to you this week, guys? Write it down below. So first things first, I'm just going to reveal some of the problems and issues that I stumbled across when I became a mature learner. And I was the oldest in my class, so I was dealing with immature students. That's number one. They're going to be some stupid, immature students, just chatty, loud, obnoxious, disrespectful. Depending on where you are in the world, I can't talk for Canada or the USA, but I can talk for the UK, yeah? And the students, they just have no home training. It was just like, what am I doing here? It was just ridiculous. Just remember, there will be immature students. So once you've taken a seat back and you've looked around and you've observed the situation and you've seen who's mature in the class and who's just not serious about life, you make your way towards those people slowly but surely, okay? And there were people that stayed on the calls who were good when we wanted to share information, when we didn't understand things, or if I'd missed class for whatever reason, I would email them and they'd email me back the information. So once you find your group of people, be helpful, share information, give as much help as you possibly can. One thing I wouldn't recommend is giving your work away. You can give parts of your work away if you feel like they just don't get it, and make sure that they put it into their own words. Sorry guys, I've got hay fever, so it's a bit peak right now. First feedback I got from my teacher a month later into the class was that, and I was positively influencing the students in the class, which was really flattering to hear. Of course, you're going to be a role model whether you like it or not because you're the oldest, okay? People are going to be looking up to you and they're going to be watching what you're doing. And more time, they're going to look to you for guidance and they're going to model the behaviour that you're displaying. So it's very important that you be a positive role model for the students that are younger than you. Take on the role, take it on and be a positive role model. Being in a class like that is a constant reminder of how you're getting older. Everything is divine timing, okay? God's timing is always divine. Everything is supposed to happen at a certain stage. Don't feel like you're not good enough. Don't feel like, oh, you know, can I do? Don't question yourself. You can do anything you want. It doesn't matter how old you are. You could be 50 going to college. It doesn't matter. And all that matters is that you're determined on this course and that you're doing what you need to do necessary. If you're lucky enough to have a supportive family that can watch the child when you need to do things, that's great. If you don't have this support, I would suggest try to get your child into an earlier bedtime routine. It's difficult for some, and I'm not going to say that's an easy route because it's not, because all children have their own routines. My child's routine was 10 p.m, you know what I mean, and it still is. I am so congested, it's not real. For those who don't have the extra support, I would suggest putting your child into nursery. Check the ratings, okay? For the UK, outstanding is the top one. Do not put your baby with less than outstanding OFSTED report. And if you still have concerns, try to get your work done during the night, and you're just going to have to brave it and lose a few hours sleep. You know, it's part of it. There's sometimes just no other way to do it but to compromise, and sometimes sleep is that compromise. So for me, it was getting my child to sleep earlier that helped me with getting work done. Meal prepping is great because then you don't have to spend 2 hours cooking. Keep a diary of all the due dates and make sure you stay up to date. Make sure you're in the loop with what's going on at college. This is my, what do you call these again? Focus boards. If you ever feel like giving up with anything, don't. Because the moment that you feel like giving up is the moment where something miraculous will happen. I'm telling you. Like, I am testament. If you're a new mom, or if you're older, or if you're those things combined and you're really having self-doubt issues, trust me, you can do it. You just have to really have some faith, and you have to do what's necessary for yourself to get yourself in that headspace that helps you. If it's listening to podcasts every day, if it's watching Abraham Hicks every day, meditating, if it's praying, whatever you do that makes you feel good, allow it to be like a ritual for yourself, okay? Never put yourself on the back burner, okay? You are number one. These are the things that you need to start doing for yourself, guys. Make sure you have a vision board to keep you motivated. It took a lot for me to get where I am today. Remember, you're going to get to a point where you're not going to be studying anymore. But in that time, you need to have faith. You need to enjoy the journey. Stick with the people that make you feel good. So yeah, that's all my tips for today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll put any related links below. If you've been a mature student, put your tips in below as well so you can help others, please. And if you have any other questions, I'll be happy to answer them. Put them below. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.